Coming back from the beach today, I got some good sun, I would say. Not as much as I would have liked, but I got a couple hours. But you know, my skin tone is a little bit darker on account of the Italian, Sicilian heritage and whatnot, so I need a little bit longer out there to feel like I got enough sun. But I was laying there and I was just perfectly comfortable. The clouds come out and suddenly a bunch of flies on me, and I'd say some mosquitoes as well. Anybody who spent enough time in nature already knows this as a fact, that all of these blood-sucking monsters hate the sun. Mosquitoes and flies hate the sun. They can't be out in the sun for very long. If they do, it's kind of like I gotta rush in here, get it, and I gotta get the fuck out of the sun quickly kind of deal. And it's like, wow, there's a lot of monsters that are like that, isn't it? You got vampires, can't be in the sun. You know, all kinds of different monsters of folklore. And if you think about it, being a chosen one, the sun's gonna be coming back right back. It's typical, by the way. Anytime I'm leaving the beach and it's getting clouded out, right when I leave, the sun comes back out. Being a chosen one is like being attacked by mosquitoes and flies constantly. Like anywhere you go, you've got people making weird faces at you. They're all looking at you. They're all coming up to you, making shitty comments. They're addicted to your presence, but they hate you. They all want to suck your energy. They all want to inflame you. Yeah, it's basically a mosquito. And isn't it interesting that these things really come alive? These bugs, these pests really come alive in the darkness. And you really want to get eaten up? Hang out in the woods, which is already a very shady area, at nighttime. But if you want to be outside in a place where you're probably not going to have to deal with very many bugs at all, go to the beach, far away from where anything is shaded, far away from any of the trees. Trees cause shade, right? And on a sunny, cloudless day, I bet you won't have very many bugs at all. The sun, similarly, has the property of warding away these insects, these shadows, right? These demons, which are projections of your shadows that pester you. And this can manifest in a couple of ways. It can literally just be going to the beach and getting sun on your whole body. I don't mean on like your arms or your face. This guy might be a little retarded. Just a little. What are we doing? Dipshit. Thank you. Just by getting sun on the skin of your body, like the main areas, like your legs or your torso, absorbing the sun's energy, I have found, has the property of cleansing yourself in such a way that the demonic activity does go down. Yes, indeed. Also, I have found this to be true, that the ritual that I have proposed on my channel, there's the sun coming back out again, blessing of the sun from the Greek magical papyri, with the proper electional timing, which is Wednesday at noon or Sunday at sunrise, with the appropriate incense I mentioned on my video on this channel, Blessing of the Sun. That I have found also has the property of reducing demonic activity. Damn, I ran out of storage space. I'd be yapping in these videos. Alright, as I was saying, we can take this further. I mentioned how getting sun on your skin seems to reduce demonic activity. I mentioned how solar magic does reduce demonic activity. In fact, many sources of astrological magic tell us that, or even just astrology in general. The Renaissance era horary astrologer, famous horary astrologer William Lilly, said that solar things, the property of dissolving all witchcraft and malignant planetary influences, bad spirits and everything like that. The sun is actually pretty good at, like I said, driving away those shadows. It directly works against Saturnian influence. And what grows under Saturnian influence, like in a cave? The cave is very Saturnian, it's dark. The sun can't reach it. And all kinds of insects prefer to grow in those shaded, dark areas. A bog is very Saturnian, and that's the best way to die early of diseases, is to go into a bog where there's a bunch of insects, incubating disease. So if we apply this further, there will be ages. And the Hindus, they say it's the yugas, Kali Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Treta Yuga, Satya Yuga. I'm not fully sure if their understanding of the yugas is correct, but what I am in agreement with is that there are ages and long-spanning ages that one can be born into that has significance as to a person's spiritual status and where they're at. And I don't necessarily agree with the astrological ages idea, like the age of Aquarius and the age of Capricorn, age of Pisces, for another number of reasons that I can elucidate on if anyone ever asks me that question in the comments. But what I do definitely believe in is, I believe that there is certainly a solar age, a golden age, and a Saturnine age, which is an age of lead. In the Hindu lore, the Kali Yuga they call the Iron Age, and they use a similar grading system. The Satya Yuga is the Golden Age, and the Kali Yuga is, they say, the Iron Age, and I say it's not really the Iron Age, it's more like a Lead Age. And what you see all around you is people are just like pests and insects, So it's when you take somebody that's at a higher level of spiritual progress that belongs in another one of these ages, and you put them amongst these mosquitoes. I mean, mosquitoes don't suck on other mosquitoes. they're gonna suck on a fully formed mammal. You put somebody with a lot more gold in them in a lead age, and you do see this phenomenon of these insects biting at you. Right? Chosen ones can't go anywhere. The insects bite at them. And the insects are Saturnian. Insects can only exist in the shade and in the dim. I think I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching.